Suppose somewhere you find yourself in a situation where some girl is not giving you direct signals, but she is preferring to test you first. So, women have their way of testing a man. So, I'm going to tell you three things that you need to do in this situation. When a woman is, say, in a public setup with you, where she is not giving you direct signals that she is into you or she is interested in you. So, what you need to do, first of all, don't give your attention to her freely, which means ignore her. Yes, keep yourself busy in some other thing and keep your focus away from her. Don't spill your attention on that girl no matter what. So just, stay busy yourself with some other people or and stay focused in other things. But ignore the girl and don't pay your attention to her. Now, to get your attention, if this girl is interested in you, but she is still not sure about herself. So, first of all, she will notice that whether you are giving your attention to her or not, whether she is able to get your attention easily or not. She may also, try to do some things from distance only to see that whether she can win your attention, she can draw your attention from distance on herself or not. So, first of all, you need to keep a strong hold on your attention, and no matter what she does, you ignore her. You do not give your attention to this girl. You just keep yourself busy with yourself only, or maybe in some other thing with some other person. Now, if she will fail in getting your attention from distance in this setup, now she will try to come to you and talk to you. She'll try to put in effort to get your attention by directly coming before you and talking to you in some way. So you have already passed the first test, and that first test is that your attention is not easy to get. You do not spill your attention on just anyone for free and easily. Second thing you must understand, when you ignore the girl, okay, when you have ignored the girl and you have not spilled your attention on her from distance, you have actually made her put in effort to get your attention. So you have made her do an investment in you. Now it is an investment for the woman to put in effort to come before you and talk to you actually to get your attention. Second, you have made her put in effort to get your attention. So somewhere you have made her do an investment in you. Now when she is with you, talking to you, with the intention of getting your attention, you need to act indifferent to her. Do not show any creepiness and desperation in your behavior. In fact, you kind of disqualify her. Stay in a frame where you are showing to her that you're not finding her interesting. You are not finding her good enough. So stay a bit cold and indifferent. And if you can, disqualify her indirectly by telling something to her about her. For example, you can say something about her makeup, you can say something about her height, you can say something about her dress. So just say something which will disqualify her, an indirect no, that you're not finding her good enough, interesting enough, beautiful enough. She is somewhere failing in generating interest in you for her. So even when this girl has come before you trying to win your attention directly by talking to you, standing before you, stay a bit cold and indifferent and show a little disinterest in her. And if you can, disqualify her directly in words by using some sentences or phrases which can make her think that you're not finding her interesting enough. You can say something about her makeup, about her height, about her dress. So obviously, here you will pass her second test. that you're not creepy, you're not desperate, you're not needy. Because if you'll do anything which can make her think or believe or feel that you are a guy who is creepy, desperate, needy, you'll fail her test. So if you want to pass through this another test of her, you need to show to her that you are a man of value, and you are somebody who is not easy to impress, and you are also not needy and desperate for women. So when you disqualify the woman, when you tell no to her, and when you act a little indifferent to her, you pass in her test. You prove to her that you're not needy, desperate, and you're also not a creepy man. So this is how you pass through the test of a woman who is trying to test you first before actually giving you final signals. One more trick that you can use here to disqualify her, to let her know that you're not too interested in her, is that you compliment or praise some other woman who are there, maybe standing with you or maybe somewhere around you in the vicinity. So when you are talking to this girl, move your eyes a bit here and there and say something good about some other woman. Compliment that woman, praise that woman, maybe from distance, or if some other girl is standing there with you, you can compliment this girl, say something good about this girl. So what it will do, it will instill a little jealousy in this woman, and jealousy often leads to interest, jealousy often leads to attraction, jealousy often leads to more investment and effort from women. So when you are talking to this girl, either to the girl who is sitting or standing next to you, or maybe turn your face a bit around and find some other girl who is standing around you, maybe in your vicinity, say something good about that girl, compliment that girl, praise that girl, and it will instill jealousy in this girl. And then that jealousy will lead to more effort and more investment from this girl towards you. So, this is how you need to act. This is how you need to behave with a woman who is trying to test you. And this is how you pass through multiple tests which women throw to you to test you first before actually giving you final signals, before actually making the final move on you. When you do not show any creepiness, desperation, and neediness to her, by acting a bit indifferent to her, and by showing a bit disinterest in her, and by disqualifying her, you actually also prove to the woman that you are a man of pre-selection, somebody who is not needy and desperate for women, who has been with women, and you have also been successful in instilling some sort of jealousy in her by telling something good or saying something good about some other girl who was there around you too. This is how you win a woman's attention. This is how you pass women's test. This is how you make a woman put in more effort and do more investment in you. And this is how you win a woman.